Hey EscoNitz, welcome to Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. This is a brand new series we're going to be starting over here on this channel. And yeah, so this is a continuation slash alternate reality or something like that of 3 houses. We're going to play on normal, we're casual because I don't feel like... I know I'm going to lose people in a Warriors game, so... let's get on into this. Wait, why is it all futuristic? Is that Saint Saros? Dragon nuke incoming! Turtle nuke incoming. Wait. Is that flame?
All this bloodshed. Will it never
That's flame, right? Hey, that's Saros, right? Huh. I'm not a freeloader.
I know you're napping around here somewhere. On your feet and back to work already, yeah?
No, I'm having a nice nap.
Finally. Come on, sunshine. Up and at 'em.
They can be a guy or a girl? Well, obviously we're going to be a girl. Since our other character was a male in the original one.
Hey, get up already.
Sorry, what's going on?
What's going on?
Oh neat, she's voice acted.
While you were napping, better see if you can even remember your name.
We're going to be Leonardo. If it'll fit. Oh, not an extra egg. Yes.
Well, looks like there's hope for you yet.
Apologize.
Apologies, friend. I'm all right. Is the battle at hand?
Of course it is. Why else would I be standing here?
Because you want to wake me
You
up?
heard who we're up against, yeah? Gerald's mercenaries. Gonna be one hell of a fight if true, especially if the Ashen Demon is here.
Ashen Demon?
Like a smidge of what I've heard about that fella. Or was it a woman?
Leave it to you to fumble the details. Did you even catch this Ashen Demon's name?
Of course I did. It was... by the goddess, it's right on the tip of my tongue.
Oh! So we're choosing male or female Byleth? Well, we were male Byleth, so let's go ahead and keep that. Hey, look, it remembered even my name from my playthrough. That's cool.
Yeah, that's it.
Demon or no demon, our job is to fight and win.
You sound just like the captain. I know they paid up front, but come on.
Well, at least one of you has some courage. You've certainly come a long way since I plucked you from that mountain village.
What is with your
This
stupid
battle is
hat?
about more than just victory. Gerald's team has a sterling reputation. Rumor has it they've never blundered even a single job.
You have like the dumbest helmet ever.
We'll finally be the greatest mercenaries in all of Leicester.
You get all the TV channels with that hat?
Captain. Looks like we'll be fighting by moonlight. Mind you don't kill each other in the dark.
I'll kill him, don't worry.
Fight so soon, but I guess there's nothing for it. You ready?
Try to lighten the mood.
When this is over, we'll all greet the new dawn together.
You sure are a cocky little thing. But yeah, alright. I'll be there.
So are we the villains?
Alright, let's get down to business. We're up against Gerald's mercenaries.
Movement in camera. Continue moving to dash.
Let's move out.
You.
Drive them straight into their graves!
Time to see what you're made of.
Team up with Getz and Lasley to defeat nearby enemy. Regular attack. X after a regular attack is strong. Okay, and you can combine.
They're not putting up much of a fight. Are these guys new recruits or something? Guess this means I can mess with them a little.
Every class has its own unique class action. Leonardo is currently a Myrmidon. Hold X to charge the class gauge and release it to perform a sweeping attack. You can move while charging. I love the character icons in the top right.
Hey, you! Clear out that group over there.
Defeat the mercenary captain. Yep. ZL to guard, B to dodge. Okay. Ow. Bump, bump. Press R to display quick menu. With quick menu displayed, press Y or X. Use combat arts, or you cannot use the same combat art or magic multiple times in a row. Instead, you must wait for cooldown. Use combat arts, and magic will reduce your weapon's durability. If the durability gets too low, you'll be unable to use the corresponding combat arts or magic. It'll be restored at the end of battle. Grounder. Pick up green tonics to heal. That looked like a T.
I'll take out the stronghold over this way, yeah? You get the one over there.
Can't wait to wrap this up so we can all drown ourselves in ale.
The battlefield contain bases controlled by the forces in battle. These serve as an origin point for each side's soldiers. You can capture a base by defeating the base soldier. Okay. Point. Drain the stronghold captain's stun gauge and defeat them with a critical rush. At times, the stun gauge will appear over an enemy commander's head. Continue attacking to completely delete the gauge and press X to perform a critical rush. The stun gauge displays when you land certain attacks against the enemies or when it performs certain moves. The stun gauge displays when hitting an enemy with an offensive combat art or magic. Executing a perfect guard. An enemy is preparing to use combat arts or magic. An attack knocks an enemy back.
Capture complete. be okay.
Master your fear and advance!
Keep your eyes open. We still don't know if the Ashen Demon is here.
I was supposed to. There we go. I was pressing Y, not X. Battlefields contain strongholds that are controlled by various forces engaged in battle. Enemy and allies alike will slowly regain HP while in a stronghold under their own control. You can capture it by defeating the captain. Pick up purple crystals to restore weapon durability. I need to kill you.
Main force is here. We're safe. Now push the enemy back.
About time a foe with some teeth showed up. But they still don't stand a chance against Burling's mercenaries.
The main forces. EscoNitz, the Ashen Demon, appeared.
You must be the infamous Ashen Demon. I can't wait to tear you apart.
This will be the end of the Ashen Demon. No one can beat the captain.
Captain.
They took out Leslie like she was nothing.
Ugh, I can't believe I'm losing to some damn kid.
Captain Burling's in trouble. I have to reach her before it's too late. There's so many of them. Only one thing to do about that.
When warrior gauge, press A, deal damage, take enemies. Okay.
I've got you now.
That works.
No. It's just when my dream was finally in sight. You monster.
The captain's dead. What are we gonna do now?
You, come here. Gerald's mercenaries, EscoNitz.
Stand down or die.
We're gonna stand. We're gonna fight. And we're gonna avenge the
Ow! Defeat EscoNitz and avenge Captain Burling.
Why am I so scared? It's just one merc.
You can?
Ah, okay, so I can't lose. But I also can't win. Ow. That was my face!
Keep fighting.
Perish with you. The cycle of this world. I will not allow it to perish with you.
Cycle of this world? So this?
Where did you get that power? Witness
No
my true
idea.
power.
It's just what I need to bring you down. Here it comes. You're done.
No escape. We're here to help.
Sweet. Fodder. Hey, get back here, coward! Round 2! The hell?
Interesting. You're fighting like an entirely different person.
That's enough. We did what we came to. Everyone, fall back.
What?
Didn't Gerald die?
This fight is over.
Hey, wait.
Why? We've achieved our goal. Your job was to stop us, and you failed. Another time, perhaps.
Hey, we're not done here. Why am I so tired?
You let him escape, you fool! So wait, am I evil in this one?
Huh? Where am I?
Oh good, you're awake. Not sure I would have been able to sleep at night with your blood on my hands.
Try to place the voice.
Your voice. I dreamed about you.
Strange. I have no such recollection. Regardless, I am a being who exists on the edge of dreams and reality. You may call me Arvel.
Arvel, huh?
But for now, let me speak plain. You are slated to die.
Okay.
Right now, I'm the only thing holding your meager life together. And to be blunt, it's beginning to tire me.
Thank you?
Oh, my. That's the first time anyone has ever shown me gratitude. And I must say, I like it very much. Hear me well. You are a crucial piece of this world's cyclical... no, this will never do. You're far too groggy to absorb what I'm saying. For now, I needn't tell you how you'll get back on your feet. I need only convince you that you will.
Back on my
I
feet?
don't understand. I'm already up and about.
Ah, perhaps here you are, but not in reality where it counts. Your cluelessness is actually quite charming. I think you're starting to grow on me. Still, the important thing is what you do after you wake.
And what should that be?
Recall, please, how the Ashen Demon bested you. Came within an inch of snuffing out your life. If you attempt the fight again the same way, you will reach the same conclusion. This would force me to step in once more, which would be most annoying and also rather counterproductive, if I'm honest.
Sorry,
You
no.
don't need to worry. I won't lose next time. Although, who's to say when that time will come?
Who indeed?
My captain and comrades are dead. The company is finished. So there's only one thing I can do. Start over.
Huh. I thought you to be more sentimental. Did they not take you in? Care for you?
Gold's the only thing that ever held us together. And death is something we're all too used to. I never knew my real parents, and I lost the mother who raised me. Parting's just come easy to me, I guess.
Damn.
The best way to honor my fallen comrades is by training hard and growing even stronger. Then I'll crush Gerald's mercenaries, and the Ashen Demon with them. That's what I'm going to live for now.
Oh, but I like your spirit. Though I expected no less from my partner in destiny.
Who is
sorry.
this?
What?
Yes, I suppose that was a bit sudden. I should remember, take intimacy in smaller steps. The point is that I'm here to guide you, and I promise to help you find the strength to see your dreams realized.
Okay then. Sure.
Prologue. A chance encounter.
Still Gerald's voice, huh?
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a goddess, has existed for uncountable ages. Now, 3 ruling powers control the land. To the south is a region held for more than 1,000 years by the Adrestian Empire. To the north is the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights.
That's the Lions.
And to the east, a league of nobles that bends no knee rules the Leicester Alliance.
Hey, the Golden Deer.
In war, these 3 powers now exist in relative harmony.
So is the DLC, are the DLC characters in this, I wonder?
Seat of the Church of Saros, the land's widely practiced faith, and a power that helps to maintain peace across the continent. Not far from the monastery, at the northern edge of the empire, is a small village called Ramire, and west of this place stretches a forest where a lone mercenary awaits.
I'm assuming that's me.
Hey,
6 months later.
Ugh, how many times must we do this? Get up already!
Huh? That's weird. I could have sworn I heard someone calling me. It's still dark out, though.
Hello, yes, I was calling you. Many times, I might add.
Come on, I told you not to sneak up on me like that.
As if I have a choice. Do you know how many times you would have died by now if not for me? I'll tell you. 22. The 3 times you leapt off a cliff to quote-unquote get tougher. Saved you. Those 5 mad attempts to dispatch a horde of monsters by yourself. Saved you. And tonight, despite my repeated warnings, you took the wrong path and ended up having to sleep on a bed of leaves in the middle of the woods.
Think about your mistakes.
Ignoring me, I'll take that to mean I touched a nerve. At any rate, we all make a few mistakes along the way. And by we, I mean you. And by a few, I mean far, far more than average. With that out of the way, would you like to know why I've roused you from your mud-caked slumber? Actually, it's probably easier to show rather than tell at this point. Look over there, if you would.
Stop plowing ahead, Claude. You're going to get us lost. Lost? Schmost. We've got it on Imperial authority that this is the way to the village.
True, I said there was a village, but how could anyone know where it is in the thick of these mountains? I can't even say for certain where we are in all this gloom.
Okay, new plan. I'll rely on my keen senses to navigate. Lucky for you, they're sharp as an arrow. Hold, both of you. Someone's here. Another bandit, perhaps?
They're mistaking you for some common backwater thief. What cheek.
Well, hold on there. I'm no bandit. I'm a mercenary.
Well, that makes everything better.
A bandit would be far less out of place in these woods than a sellsword. What brings you here?
We've no time for an interrogation. Our pursuers are closing in.
I don't know who you people are or what you want, but I think introductions can wait. You clearly need every blade you can find, and my pockets have been feeling awfully light lately. What do you say?
Ooh, goody! Murder!
Well, since you're here, do you mind stepping in and helping us chase off these scary bandits?
Don't worry about Taylor. You'll receive plenty of coin if we survive.
Defeat the thief to clear the way. Okay. Leonardo changed class and is now a flugel. Leonardo learned a unique ability. There are 3 types of unique abilities: action, support, and tactical. During battle, press LX to check the class and unique abilities of the unit you are currently controlling. Oh, thanks. Shadow Flash. Gain a chance to perform a few attacks that instantly defeat non-commander units. Chance to increase, press ZR. When HP is at 90% or above, increase warrior gauge fill rate. When ordered to attack, increase damage dealt. Okay. You're dead. Pick up resources. The value of the resource depends on the color of the pouch. From best to worst: red, orange, yellow, green, blue. A band of thieves is in pursuit. Iron King thieves cost us. Is this the same guy from the first game? Defeat the thieves and secure the... Advantage item icons will be displayed on the minimap above enemy commander heads when you have an effect that offers you an advantage. The more advantageous effects you have against the enemy, the more up arrows there will be. The easier it will be to decrease their stun gauge. The enemy will also get knocked back more easily when attacked. Advantage can be determined by class. Check class abilities. In a fighter class equipped with an axe, Edelgard has strong advantage against... I have an axe now!
And that's how it's done.
Don't overstep, Edelgard.
2 of the thieves remain.
My turn has arrived.
Dimitri is now playable. Press up or down to change the unit. He's a soldier, which is advantageous against sword.
I awaited this moment. I won't allow anyone to stop me.
You're making me feel bad for the enemy, Dimitri.
Apologies, but it was you or me.
Just who are these people anyway? All 3 of them have crests.
Units with crests can trigger crest effects under certain conditions. You can find details about crest effects by selecting details on the status screen.
Stop embarrassing yourself and stand your ground already.
Is it Claude time? I think it's Claude time.
Come on.
No problem, I got it.
Weapon, combat arts, magic that is extra effective gives a huge advantage against special enemies. When extra effective, you have 3 tiers greater advantage against the enemy. You'll deal greater damage. The stun gauge displays upon all attacks. Effective versus armored units. Effective versus armored... Okay. Flying classes such as Pegasus, Knights, and Wyverns are vulnerable to the ability effective versus flyers. Switch your active unit to Claude.
I'm a master of strategy, but I'm not really used to being on the front lines.
Very sharp, Claude, as usual.
Hey, got lucky there. Well, lucky for me, I guess. Not so much for you.
Bandits have a firm hold on the central road. It would be wise to move through the forest and take down the strongholds as we go.
Try and keep an eye on who we're fighting, and make sure we've got the right person leading the charge at the right time.
Yeah. Let me through. Order them. Press start to issue orders. From here you can use A to select units and issue orders. Okay. Issue an order. Claude. Claude. Go there.
Let's see how this goes.
Dimitri. Go there. And Edelgard. Go there. Use Leonardo to capture the remaining strongholds. You can switch between.
Take a breather.
Seize strongholds. Already on the way. What's this? Break pots. What you receive depends on the color. I'm assuming heal. Yeah.
All right, take it down. This will help secure our victory.
Not to worry over you too much, but do make sure to heal if you're hurt.
To use vulnerary R plus B. I don't need it.
We'll be done before we know it if they're all like this.
Unfurl the flag.
That was easy.
That ought to unravel their defenses.
So am I going to become a teacher?
Okay, how many thugs does this guy have working for him anyway?
Eloise.
Foul bandits. The Knights of Saros are here, and we'll cut you down for terrorizing our students.
This battle is practically won if the knights have arrived.
The Knights of Saros? Not now! If I don't kill at least one of them, Brett, I'm finished!
I mean,
Watch out, they're gonna make a last-ditch effort to rush our position.
defeat him. Yep. All-out offensive from orders. Okay.
I've got this.
Form ranks and capture those bandits. Quickly now.
Got him. I wanted the loot.
This is where you die, dogs! I ain't done yet! You're gonna learn how double bandits can really be!
We cannot allow ourselves to perish. I'm afraid we must spare no mercy for you.
Oh.
Never should have taken this job.
Correct. You should not have.
Is it over?
Hey. White Verona and Bullion. After the battle rank, there are 5 ranks. Higher your rank, more XP and gold. Completion time, enemies defeated, and damage taken. First time you complete a quest, you will receive first time reward. You also receive an S rank reward the first time you get S rank. Okay. I did it, level 3.
Gotta keep aiming high.
Woohoo! That is a nice level up. HP, strength, magic, Yep.
I won't let myself stop here.
And the MVP gets bonus XP. The unit who performed the best in battle will be selected as MVP. So basically, whoever you play as. Combat arts and magic will level up after they've been used. Okay. They receive class XP. Okay. I'm tempted. Let's see, after battle you'll be able to check stat boosting items give stat boost to selected units. You can use okay. 2 resistance. Ooh. Money? Okay, Venom Stone? Ooh, 1,000 gold. Huh.
Hang on. You're seriously the Imperial Princess? The Crown Prince? And the heir to the Alliance?
Yes. And as the 3 of us are now in your debt, I think formal introductions are in order. My name is Edelgard von Raphael, Princess of the Adrestian Empire.
I am Dimitri Alexandra Blayford, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
And I'm Claude von Regan, grandson of the leader of the Leicester Alliance.
Things looked grim there for a moment. Thanks to you, we put those bandits to flight.
Bit of a miracle we ran into you out there, but hey, I'll take it.
Climate was a team effort.
I only fought well because I had such fine companions by my side.
There may be some truth to that. I can't shake the feeling that we were destined to meet somehow.
Well, aren't they an unlikely trio? I wonder why those bandits were after them.
Because they were
Still,
idiots.
It's no concern of ours. We have our own plans to attend to. Now, collect your pay and be off before they get a wild idea and ask you to join them.
Say, while I have you here, do you know where I can find Ramire Village? I took a wrong turn somewhere along the way. I'm looking for a band of hardened mercenaries who follow a man named Gerald. I hear rumors that's where they're camped.
Actually, Ramire might just be the village we've been looking for, too. That ring a bell, Edelgard? I don't remember hearing anything about mercs, but...
The name sounds correct, at least.
Gerald's too smart to get smoked out by a bunch of rumors, but they're all I've got at the moment.
In any case, we won't find our own 2 feet in all this dark. We should return to camp and get our bearings before...
Hello there, house leaders. Hello, brave mercenary. We've mopped up what's left of those rascals, so what say we return to camp? And I insist you accompany us, good mercenary.
Who, me?
You heard the man. We'll wait out the night together and make for the village in the morning. It's a great plan, especially if you want to get paid, as we're a tiny bit short on pocket change at the moment.
Yes. And those mercenaries you're looking for? Gerald's band, was it? They may be in Ramire Village tonight. There's no telling when they'll move on. If you come back to our camp, we have maps that may help you get one step ahead of them.
This is clearly the wisest course of action. Not to mention that I would enjoy conversing with you further.
In other words, we don't really have a choice, huh?
The choice is yours.
Sure.
Ugh, why can't things ever be simple?
All right, but just for the night.
Perfect. Then might I borrow you for a moment after we reach camp? There's a matter we must speak about. Nothing alarming, I promise you.
Right then, so off we go? But, if I may, did I hear you mention a Gerald earlier?
Yes, do you know him? He heads up a pretty elite band of mercenaries, so I imagine his name has spread all over Fodlan by now.
Mercenaries, is it? No. No, it can't be him. Can it? Well, I'll just have to meet this Gerald myself. After I've seen my duties through, of course. After all, if I don't finish my assigned tasks, I'm mission the point.
Oh, God.
Get it? Missing? Mission? Come now, this is good stuff!
Not really.
That's our Aloise. Come on, let's get moving before he really gets going.
Okay, so you can change difficulty whenever. Western Barnabas territory. After a battle, you'll be able to interact with your allies back at camp. Press A when near a unit to talk to them. Oh geez, look at all the names.
Hey!
Welcome to our humble base camp. I assume you're familiar with the Officers' Academy on the grounds of Garreg-Mach Monastery, yes?
If I'm honest.
The 3 young people you assisted earlier are the heads of the Academy's 3 houses, but you'll find other students, teachers, and even members of the Nitz Saros here at camp. I fear you caught us in the middle of an annual outdoor activity carried out at the beginning of the Academy school year. The situation became quite a mess when the band of brigands attacked us. I wish we could chat at length, but it seems the 3 class heads wish to speak with you. Alas, I cannot keep you all to myself. This is a great opportunity for you to bond with your rescuees. Alright, Claude.
Hey there. Thanks.
Hey friend, appreciate what you did back there. We'd have been in a world of hurt without you. Oh, and regarding compensation, Eloise told me not to pay you personally. I guess they want to handle it as a church thing? Sorry about that. Doubt Eloise. You sure I could trust this Eloise guy? Yeah, I guess I shouldn't expect you to have any faith in... expect you to have faith in any random stranger who walks by. In any event, you helped us out and everyone's extremely grateful for it. Support points signify the strength of a bond between 2 units. Units gain support points by giving appropriate answers in conversation, performing actions that make the other happy, or heading into battle together. Speaking of which, have you talked with the others here at camp? I can tell you a little bit about the students in my Golden Deer house. Let's start with you.
Me? I'm more curious about you personally.
Preferred class Wyvern Master.
If you don't have anything better to do, I'd be glad to have
You're
you
a
join us.
fighter? Interesting. Lawrence.
Have you met him yet? At first, I thought he was real serious and persnickety. But that image shattered pretty quick once I noticed him chatting up every girl in the monastery.
Hilda.
Hilda's the only daughter of Duke Goneril. Seems like she had a pretty cushy life growing up. Which means
Delicate
she's
flower.
slacking off and making other people do things for her.
Raphael.
He's a pretty friendly guy. Though it'd be nice if he talked about something other than muscles. He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. He's had it pretty rough.
Lysithia.
Don't ever treat her like a child. I made that mistake earlier, and she nearly took my head off.
She's a monk.
She's clearly the youngest out of this year's students, so I don't get what the big deal is. Just another pampered noble, I guess.
I wonder if there's
Ignatz likes the great
gender
nobles.
locked.
Definitely more than the rest of us, anyway. He's the second son of a merchant family, but says he wants to be a knight. He doesn't really seem suited for it, though. Maybe his parents are making him do it.
Marianne.
Oh, Marianne? She's Margrave Edmund's
Another
daughter,
monk.
but that's all I know about her. She doesn't interact with the other students at all. I'll admit, she intrigues me.
And Leonie.
Leonie wants to be a mercenary. I bet you two would have lots to talk about. You're both pretty frank, too. I just hope you're not as obsessed with saving money as she is.
I am. Unit information review. Can I? Okay, I can't see like bonuses. Oh wait, save data bonuses. Oh, Oh hey, are you that mercenary who helped Claude out of that little jam? I heard you're super strong, so I was kind of picturing you as one of those huge bodybuilders or something. Sorry to disappoint, I'm just your average gal. Too average if you ask me. Talk about a letdown. Aw, come on, I'm just joking. You're pretty easy to talk to, so I couldn't help myself. Anyway, thanks for helping Claude out.
Can I help you?
Oh, you're that mercenary everyone's talking about. Leonardo, was it? You're not attempting to curry favor with children of the nobility in pursuit of some nefarious aim, are you? Keep her guessing. Nah, I was just helping out some strangers. Still, it's always good for a merc to have folks like that in her debt. I see. Do you think our mercenary friend is someone worthy of trust, Marianne? What? Me? Well, either way, we need to be going. We're busy. Hey, you're a no-face. Are you a student from one of the other houses? You must be the mercenary we've been hearing so much about. What was your name again?
Right on.
Yeah, I'm Leonardo. Good to meet with you. What house are you guys with? We're in Claude's house, the Golden Deer, but we're just regular old common folk. Due to the nature of Leicester, we have more students from the commoner class than the other houses. I'd imagine you're a commoner yourself, what with being a mercenary and all? Oh, apparently they didn't like me telling them my name. That was everyone, it looks like? No, there they are. Didn't talk to Leone. Hey, aren't you the merc who helped out Claude and the others? I'm actually gunning to become a mercenary myself. That's why I enrolled at the Officers Academy. Encourage. In that case, I hope we end up working together. Hey, thanks. I'll give it all I got. I'm going to work myself to the bones so I can be just as strong as the captain someday.
It is you.
Ah, you must be the famed mercenary of the woods who stepped in unbidden to aid Claude. As the noble representative of the Leicester Alliance, I must offer you my thanks. I don't like you. Whatever you say, pal. See you around. Wait just a moment. If you are indeed a mercenary, then you should hope to gain influence with me. After all, I am Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. Ha 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 ha. Bye. Edelgard. Ah, there you are. Thank you for your assistance in the previous battle. I'd like to discuss your future if you have a moment. If you find yourself with no place to go after we accomplish our objective, I'm hoping we might hire you on with the Empire. I could promise you'll be handsomely paid, including the work you did today. So, what say you? Ask why she wants to hire you. I'm not usually hired into service by people quite so high up in the food chain. Why the special attention? I value your talent now that I've had the ability to see it firsthand. By the by, have you spoken with the others here in camp? If you'd like, I can tell you a little bit about the students in my own house, the Black Eagles. Yourself.
You're certainly not timid. You do realize you're addressing the heir to the Imperial throne, yes? Still, I suppose I admire that.
She wants to be an armored lord.
It must be nice not to have your lot in life decided for you. Hubert of House Vestra is my attendant. His family is unusual in that they're noble but lack territory of their own. Hubert is deeply loyal to me, and you can trust him completely. In fact, I imagine he's quite grateful for what you've already done. That's Dorothea Arnold. She's an up-and-coming songstress in a famous Imperial opera company, or she was, at least. For some reason, she abandoned her musical career and enrolled in the Officers Academy. She has a very magnetic personality, which I'm sure you'll see.
Okay. She's a mage.
Have you spoken with Ferdinand?
Soldier.
One conversation will explain him far better than I can. He's the heir to an influential house, which drives him to excel. But he can be quite the handful sometimes. One of our classmates usually stays holed up in the dormitory instead of coming on these assignments.
Poor Bernadetta.
If you bump into her, don't be surprised if she screams and runs away. That's sort of her thing. Caspar is the second-born son of a great and noble house. But as he's not the heir, You might say he joined the academy to make his own way. War and fighting are his sole pursuits, so I bet the two of you will get along just fine.
Caspar wants to be a brigand.
Petra isn't from the Empire. She's the granddaughter of the King of Brigid, which is an archipelago situated off our western coast.
She wants to be a thief?
Quick study, a gifted fighter.
I would not have expected that.
But always come prepared to talk, because she'll definitely want to pick your brain. Surely you know someone like Linhardt.
Nope.
He's as bright as they come, yet just as lazy as well. That's simply how he is, though. I can't force him to apply himself, but he'll come around, most likely.
Okay. You.
Look who has arrived.
Hello, the mercenary who cut down the leader of those thieves. I must say, that was quite the capable display you put on back there. I am Ferdinand Von Eger, legitimate scion of the Eger family, the foremost house of the Empire. Sure. Yeah, I think I've heard of you. You're one of the Empire's big movers, right? You think you've heard of us? Why, I never. Now see here, my sellsword friend, we are Aegir, proud eagles of the Empire. Clearly I must work harder as a beacon to the common folk, so they might cry the name of my family from one end of the continent to the other. Hey Linhardt, wake up. Look, I get you're tired, but we're leaving at the crack of dawn, remember? The bandit attack stole my chance for sleep, so I must... Ah, who might you be? Give some detail. Hey there, the name's Leonardo. I'm a merc who's just passing through the area. Got caught up in fighting those bandits earlier, which is how I ended up here. Wait, so you're the one who took out their boss? You were amazing! I should have given chase and knocked him around a bit myself, but oh well. Okay, I want to find Bernadetta. Ah yes, you're the mercenary we happened across. While I harbor some reservations about you, the fact remains that you assisted Lady Edelgard, and for that I offer my gratitude. Accept his praise. Happy to help, although I wouldn't mind some details about the whole reservations part. My thoughts are mine alone. You need not concern yourself with the matter.
Hello.
You must be the mercenary Eddie told us about. I'm Dorothea. You've heard about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, pretty much all of this year's students from Black Eagle House are here at the moment. Well, except for Bernadetta, which is sadly typical. She stayed behind because she was terrified of the idea that we might be attacked in the woods. I can't believe she ended up being right. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to ramble. Has anyone ever told you you're surprisingly easy to talk to? Hello, Petra.
Listen.
Hello, I'm called Petra. I am finding you to be quite fascinating. Give it
Right on.
Hey there, I'm Leonardo. I'm technically a mercenary, though. I guess right now I'm kind of just a drifter. I do not have understanding. Where are you drifting to?
Yeah, I don't know.
Through the world. You know, just sort of kicking around with no real end goal. Hello? Ugh, I fielded so many people today that I'd never want to look at a bandage again. Ah, and who do we have here? No, wait, don't say. Let me guess. You're a brave vagabond knight who appeared to boldly protect me from those brigands earlier. Correct her. Not exactly. The name's Leonardo. I'm a mercenary. Ah, I see. In that case, I'm Manuela, a woman of many faces. Teacher, doctor, songstress. Though I have worked myself to the very bone today, so right now I'm merely a sad and lonesome woman. I am a Hanneman, a professor at the Officers' Academy. I heard tale of your recent exploits and wish to express my thanks. Oh, and on another matter, do you possess a crest? Ask him what a crest is. Crests are some magic noble thing, right? Listen well now, crests are a power that dwells in the blood. They are passed down through the generations from parent to child. Those with crests may excel at magic or perhaps have the ability to wield powerful weapons known as heroes' relics. When I heard about what you did, I thought perhaps you were in possession of one, but seeing your reaction, I imagine you never looked into the matter. If you were to come to my residence at the monastery, I could take the time to conduct a full investigation if you like. Are you hitting on me?
Hey there.
Oh, you must be that mercenary I've been hearing about. I'm Ash, and I'm a student at Garreg Mach's Officers Academy. Do you know about the academy? See, there are 3 houses, each based on where a person is from. I've heard of it. Oh, I've heard of it, alright. One of my employers a little ways back couldn't shut up about how he'd gone to the place. Haha, I could see that. Lots of influential nobles and royals from all over study at the academy. I actually find it pretty daunting to always be surrounded by the rich and powerful. It's a lot easier to talk to someone like you. You. Let me begin by first conveying my gratitude to you, Leonardo. We are in your debt. Also, I examined the map earlier, and the village where you are headed seems to be a little more to the east. Thank him for the advice. I appreciate it. I checked the map earlier, but I couldn't tell where in the woods I actually was. Well, I'm glad I could be of service. I hope you are able to reach your destination this time. You'll be staying until sunrise, yes? I hope you'll take the opportunity to converse with the others here. Of course, now that I've sprung the idea on you so suddenly, you'll likely find yourself at a loss as to whom you ought to speak to. On that note, I would be more than happy to give you an introduction to any Blue Lion House students. Yourself.
Your interest flatters me, but I'm afraid I find myself unsure of where to begin. Perhaps I'll have thought of a topic when next we speak. But
he wants to be a High Lord.
Village soon, aren't you?
Dedu
hails from the land of Dusker. Perhaps you've heard of it. He tends to keep to himself, but he possesses one of the kindest hearts of anyone I know. I'm proud to call him my vassal. Speak to him, and you'll see why.
You wouldn't call him a friend?
Felix is the son of Duke Fraldarius. He has a sharp wit and even sharper tongue, but he's a good person at his core.
He wants to be a mercenary.
He has always admired strength above all else in a fighter. I imagine the two of you will make fast friends.
Mercedes.
I only first met her here at the academy. She seems a gentle soul with great inner strength. From what I understand, she has traveled far and wide throughout both the Empire and the Kingdom. Perhaps that explains her demeanor.
Okay.
In the far south of Fargus lies a manor by the name of Castle Gaspar.
I thought he'd want to be an archer.
Son of that castle's lord, Leonardo. He's an honest boy, well deserving of our trust. I'd like to get to know him better someday, should the opportunity arise. Annette is the hardest worker in the entirety of the Blue Lion House. She is truly brilliant.
Is her hair like tied? You see that, right?
I could stand to learn from her single-minded devotion, if only little.
She wants to be a mage.
Sylvain is the son of Margrave Gautier. You may have already noticed, but he's something of a womanizer. That may be putting it lightly, in fact. But despite his apparent indifference, he possesses great cunning. He's quicker on his feet than anyone else here. I've known him long, so
is that his crest next to underneath his level?
Ingrid is the daughter of Count Galatea, and she is far more gallant than your run-of-the-mill knight.
She wants to be a Pegasus knight.
And diligent, even when we were but children. It is not an uncommon sight to find her scolding Sylvain for his indiscretions.
Looks like Dawn's almost here. First, let's talk to everyone. I've got to say, I never thought the person who helped Dimitri would be so stunning. I'd love to invite you out for a meal sometime, just as a thanks for all you've done, of course. Sylvain, you're speaking to His Highness's benefactor. Stop trying to pick her up like a common floozy. Oh, and I don't believe I got your name. My name's Leonardo. Keep it in mind in case you ever need a heavy hitter. I'll do just that, and while it's unfortunate we're parting ways here, I suspect we may have a chance to meet again in the future. A shame we don't have the time to get to know each other a little better, though. And spare me the side-eye, Ingrid. I'm just letting my heart speak for me here. You have no chance, Sylvain.
It's you.
You're that new merc, right, Leonardo? The Boris says you had some skill. You'll have to give me a demonstration before we head out. Ask who the boar is. Sorry, the boar. Don't worry about it. He's not your problem. Oh, you're that mercenary? It's great to meet you. I'm Annette, and this is my best friend, Mercedes. It's nice to make your acquaintance. Have you already spoken with the others? I'll say that I have. Most of them, yeah. You've got a real cast of characters here. Well, isn't someone a go-getter? We haven't even talked to everyone yet, but that's because we only just started at the Officers' Academy. You'll probably know them better than we do. And to do.
My thanks.
You assisted His Highness and have my gratitude. I will see this debt repaid. Crocodile. In that case, you can pay me back with a round of sparring. Let's see what you're made of. As you wish. To be honest, I'd like to treat you to a meal, but we lack the time. Ah, Leonora, have you spoken with the house leaders yet? What? You're leaving? But that won't do. Actually, I was hoping I could ask something of you. Would you hear me out? Sure. What do you want?
Sincere apologies for asking this of you. I know you're heading for Ramire Village in order to find Gerald's mercenaries, but, well, perhaps you might consider changing your mind and accompanying us to Garreg-Mach Monastery instead.
And why would I do that exactly?
Because you've done us a great service, and we don't have the means in camp to properly reward you. At the monastery, however, we can repay your kindness in full. Also, between you and me, this evening's turn of events was quite the embarrassment for the church. We allowed students of the Officers' Academy out of our sight, and house leaders of great political consequence at that. And then they crossed swords with bandits. If word got out, well, let's just say it would sit poorly with everyone. So you see why we must ensure you're well compensated. Also, there may be some papers for you to sign, perhaps in blood.
This sounds more like hush money than a reward.
Yes, that's exactly what I told the fool knight who suggested it. Me, I'd just as soon send you on your way, but I fear I'm obligated to escort you back. Anyway, the whole thing will be much easier if you simply agree to come along. Just as a formality, of course.
I think that was a threat. And here I thought he was a big softy. Well, what do you think? Garreg-Mach is in the opposite direction of where we need to be.
No, I want to go kill myself.
Having us accompany them.
Except that you have no choice. Agree to go of your own volition. Sure.
I guess I'm not opposed to helping out a little more. I'll come with you to the monastery, but I'm not staying a single minute longer than I have to.
Bless you, my friend. What a noble soul you are. I'd say you saved my bacon, but that would be utterly hammy.
Alois, has anyone ever told you that you're...
Don't. Some truths are simply too painful to bear. While I'm no expert, I fear the poor man's heart couldn't handle the shock.
Told me what?
Told you how dashing you are in that armor. Not just any man can pull off that look.
Should have dashed his dreams.
I admit I've received no small share of positive comments on it. There's a grand story behind every last ding and dent. Enough to keep me talking for a week. Why, take this one here.
We heard you'll be joining us at Garreg-Mach. Perhaps somewhat unwillingly, I might add. I know this wasn't in your plans, but if it lets us get to know each other better, perhaps it will prove worth it in the end.
Unwilling or not, we've got a long road ahead, so let's try to keep the mood light.
I hesitate to ask this considering you're only here because of us, but...
I wonder, can you change classes?
The last thing we want is to delay you from your own business. The knights may seem unwilling to bend, but it's not as if you have no say in the matter.
I'm gonna lament.
No one gets a say when they're up against a squadron of knights.
No, I suppose not. Apologies again for dragging you into this mess.
Yes, that's quite enough chatter. Let's save our energy for the road. To the monastery!
Listen, I know this one's on me. I'm the one who roped you into coming back to camp after all. But I'll find a way to make it up to you, I promise.
Keep your hopes grounded.
I'll believe that when I see it.
A skeptic, huh? You know, I may look like a scoundrel, but I happen to be a man of my...
Hey! Hurry up back there or we'll leave you behind!
You know you've had a busy day when you rub shoulders with the heirs to the Empire, the Kingdom, and the Alliance. I think they're a fascinating group of people myself, but what do you make of them?
Reflect on Claude.
Claude's a laid-back kind of guy who doesn't really strike me as noble, and I mean that in a good way. Something tells me he's gonna be easy to work with.
Edelgard.
Seems like Edelgard thinks high enough of me. She's got this elegant air about her, but somehow doesn't hold any disdain for mercenaries.
And Dimitri.
Feels like Dimitri's always checking in on me every chance he gets. He'll definitely make a good king. The kind who looks after his people.
Of course you only pick up on their rosy qualities. You really are a delight. Have I told you that lately? Still, you'd better pick up the pace before you vex these people any further.
Did they really need our help, though? Wow, that camp took a long time.
Prologue. 3 houses. Deep in the forest, the mercenary meets a trio of youths, each a student at Garreg Mach's Officers' Academy, and a leader of one of the school's 3 houses. Striking down the bandit chief who attacked the students brings undue attention to the mercenary, who soon arrives at the hallowed gates of Garreg Mach.
Huh.
And with that, may I present the mercenary I spoke of?
Greetings. My name is Rhea, and I am the Archbishop of the Church of Saros.
Hello.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart for rescuing our students.
Remain
I'm
humble.
just glad I could help. Such modesty is not required around me. Your actions were truly commendable.
There's some frame rate issues I see.
The reason we summoned you here was not simply to express our gratitude. We have a proposal for you, one made on behalf of the church itself.
What kind of proposal?
Someone told you of the Officers' Academy here at the monastery, yes?
Are you gonna make me a teacher?
Join this academy as a student.
Oh no, I'm a student.
You what? Though you are a mercenary, I understand you are not currently beholden to any one particular employer. Also, the students you rescued are close to your own age. Your life could be greatly enriched here.
Okay.
Or she's heard about our power and wants to keep us on a short leash.
Probably.
And yet she's taking it almost as a given that we'll accept. It's infuriating.
I need to get stronger if I'm gonna do what I need to. If your fancy school can really make that happen, consider me interested.
I wanted to see if Arvel would argue with me there.
Pass daily through the gates of this hallowed monastery. If strength is what you are after, we can certainly provide it in spades.
They've really talked us into a corner here. I think I see where this is going.
Agree.
All right, I'm in.
A wise decision. We will do all we can to ensure you do not regret it.
I believe you will go far.
If I may, permit me to tell you a bit more about the school itself. The academy is divided into 3 houses and draws in the most promising young talents from every corner of Fodlan. Some are noble-born, while others spring from more humble roots. But within these walls, all are treated as equals. We ask our prospects to spend a year living under the same dormitory roof, so they can challenge each other, work hard, and grow together.
Okay.
Each of our houses corresponds to one of Fodlan's 3 regions. Edelgard leads the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Dimitri leads the Blue Lion House, home to students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. And Claude leads the Golden Deer House, for students from the Leicester Alliance.
We could select a house for you ourselves, but as all of this was our idea, perhaps we should leave this decision to you. You are something of a special case, after all.
So I can join any house I want?
Yes, you have simply to name it.
Okay. Oh, what's this? A house for students from the Adrestian Empire. Many are nobility, and most of them use magic. A house for students from the Kingdom of Fargus. Most value chivalry and excel at military arts. A house for students from the Leicester Alliance. What they lack in organization, they make up for in skill. And I'm going with Golden Deer, just like 3 houses.
Are you certain?
Nod your sin.
That's the one. I'm sure of it.
May you build wonderful and lasting friendships in your new house.
Yay!
With that taken care of, it's time to decide which of us will supervise which house.
Yes, it turns out we just underwent a last-minute roster change. I guess you two haven't met. This is Professor Yuritsa, our weapons instructor.
Hello.
Nice meeting you, sir. Don't load me up with too much homework, alright?
Do my ears deceive me? Or is that curiosity I hear in your voice, Professor Yuritsa?
He said, like, nothing. What are you talking about, curiosity?
Perhaps you should be in charge of our new student's house. Hmm?
I don't care.
Isn't Yuritsa evil?
Well, you'll certainly hear no objections from me. Professor Manuela, you and I can take charge of the remaining houses.
What? It's decided already? I was at least expecting a fight. Maybe some hair pulling? And as for you, my mysterious new student, I look forward to getting to know you much, much better throughout the year.
The gall of these people making decisions for you. It's enough to make one's head spin.
Right. In any case, I'm looking forward to learning from you, Professor Yuritsa.
I'll inform you of our first mission soon.
Okay.
Sorry, what mission?
Oh, did we fail to mention that? Each month, every house in the Academy is given a mission entailing some form of service to the church.
Okay. The students of the Golden Deer House are now playable. Claude, Lorenz, Hilda, Raphael, Lysithia, Ignatz, Marianne, and Leonie. Cool.
Sorry, but do I have this right? This person just enrolled at the Academy and now they have become a member of our house?
Yeah, that's pretty much the deal. Right, Professor Yuritsa?
Yes.
I love how you can bump into someone in the woods one night and suddenly you're living under the same roof the next. I knew we had a thing. Anyway, welcome to the Golden Deer House, where the only rule is make your own rules. Kidding, of course. Or am I?
The point is, you're one of us now. And it's very good to have you here.
While the term's only just started, the church must really like you if they're letting you join partway through. You have to be pretty skilled to get that kind of treatment.
Well, I believe it. I mean, how many people our age can cut it as full-fledged mercenaries? I definitely see why the church was interested, and I can't wait to train together.
And I can't wait to eat together! Or work out! You want to go work out? Seriously, you need to put some muscles on that coat rack you call a body. Bulk up, like me.
I don't think these strange shirt buttons look is for everybody. Any more meat on those bones, and our friend here would be downright scary. Our new friend's build is perfect as is. Wouldn't you agree, Marianne?
Oh, well, I don't...
Okay, everyone just loosen up. And hey, it's not like we haven't met already, so just sit back and make yourself at home.
I would not take after Claude if I were you, new blood. Honestly, if you wish your time here to be fruitful, you would do well.
Shut up, Lawrence. God, I hate you.
I think Professor Yuritsa wants to say something.
Remember your mission?
Every word, Professor. We are to crush what remains of the Iron King's thieves who attacked our camp.
And with their boss Costas out of the picture, the runts that are left should be easy pickings.
They can't be anything too special if we're getting them as homework.
Good. Prepare yourself.
I wonder if I could...
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, so that whole Yuritsa up and vanishing thing? Best to just get used to it.
Well, I for one am excited to show off my skills by beating up on some bandits. I don't suppose I could be excused? Or,
We're all in this together, Marianne. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Besides, the newbie here already sent them packing once, so this should be easy peasy.
Advise greater caution.
If we keep our heads on straight, there's nothing to be afraid of.
Now that's what a battle-hardened mercenary should sound like. Maybe I'll just hang out in the back and let you handle all the hacky-slashy stuff.
But you're a melee... You know what? Never mind. Anyway, we're all participating in this mission. Church's rules. I didn't make them, so the only thing we can do is work together. And we're gonna lean pretty heavy on our mercenary buddy here. Hope that's okay.
Fire off a quick.
Hey, lean all you want. Just make sure I get the credit at the end.
Two weeks later. Dun dun dun.
There you are, Yuritsa. I have word from the Nitz.
This time?
Yes. The bandits have fled north into the canyon bordering Count Ro's land in the kingdom. But the Nitz have cut off their escape, and now stand ready to provide whatever support the students may require.
We'll leave at once.
I needn't remind you, this is the first real battle for some of our charges. I trust you will keep them safe, though I likely do not need to worry with an old hand like you at their side.
No, you don't. You there. It's time for the mission. Gather the others.
Man of many words. I really wonder if I can change classes and stuff.
Ashamed to admit it, but yes. It's possible someone magicked the bandits away. But why go to that kind of trouble for a handful of highwaymen scum?
So be it. We'll follow the blood scent.
Right, of course. We'll follow... Wait, what?
We're leaving. Everyone, follow me.
Hey, Professor Yuritsa, are you... And the way he goes. Guess we better get after him. We're still on a mission after all.
Okay.
Pathetic.
Slow down, Professor. You're making it hard for us to... Oh. Well, this is something.
What happened to all these people?
Dead by my hand.
Are these the bandits we have been chasing?
Who knows? It's not like you can tell they're bandits just from looking at them.
Well, Professor, are they the villains we're searching for?
Most likely. I caught them trying to escape to that fortress.
Most likely?
Does it have to be so dark and spooky?
It must be their hideout if they were trying to shelter there.
Then let's quit standing around and seize the place. Might even find some nice gear in the process.
I concur. As nobles, we would be remiss to let the people suffer at the hands of these rapscallions 1 minute longer.
So you want to go in there? Yeah, you know what? I think I'll stay here and make sure the outside is safe. Right, Marianne? You with me?
Of course. We don't belong in a dangerous place like that.
Suggest you charge
We'll
for
be
it.
heroes if we manage to take out an entire bandit outpost. This is the kind of stuff I live for.
Yeah! Let me at him! I'll crack those guys like walnuts!
It seems like opinions are split. But the thing is, we're still on a mission. And that means we leave the decision-making to Professor Yuritsa.
And I say, enter the fortress. Dispatch any bandits you find.
Okay.
There's no cause for concern. I see no signs of life. There can't be more than a handful, or none at all.
I'd be happy with the none option.
My grandpa told me empty forts have ghosts in them.
Ghosts? I mean, How childish. Everyone knows there's no such thing. We're hunting bandits, not banshees. So can we please just get this over with?
Agreed.
Cynthia, don't tell me that you're... You know what? Probably better not to ask.
Agreed.
You folks must be pretty confident considering how much you're horsing around. Just be careful some brute doesn't take you by surprise.
I wonder how archery... Well, we saw...
Eyes peeled, everyone.
I wonder how, like, mages work in this. Defeat the thieves. A battle ends in victory when you fulfill the victory condition and ends in defeat when you fulfill the defeat condition. The rout of important units such as the main character and house leaders will also result in defeat. These conditions can change during the course of battle. You can check the victory and defeat conditions. Okay, well there's no defeat conditions apparently. System... Save. Alright, with that, we're going to call this episode here. Hopefully you have enjoyed. If you have, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, EscoNitz, share the love. Goodbye.
Thank you guys for watching, and a huge thank you to my patrons. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to make the content I do and do what I love to do. So thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.